In this segment, we're going to talk about some of the features of the perfSONAR graphing tools. The perfSONAR graphs are designed to let you overlay data from BWCTL, iPerf tests, along with OAMP tests. It also displays errors if your tests are erroring out for some reason. So here's an example plot. You can hover above any particular line to see it in isolation. So that's the throughput in one direction, that's the throughput in the other direction, and you can see clearly in this case that there was a big problem right around May 17th that lasted for a couple days. That problem was associated with a spike in packet loss, and then clearly the problem got resolved after a day and a half. So you can see the values. You can also hover above any given point and see the details of that. In this case, you can also see the number of packet retransmissions for the iPerf test, as well as the throughput that it achieved. And you get the details on what the packet loss percentage is as well by hovering above an OAMP plot. In a second example, here's a path that has consistent packet loss. And the packet loss is actually in both directions. In one direction, there's these periodic spikes of packet loss, which is somewhat interesting. And the other direction, well, there's even more periodic spikes of packet loss. And you can see that the throughput is quite inconsistent because of this. You can also quickly zoom in between 1 day, 3 days, 1 week, 1 month. Here's zooming in on 1 day. Here's zooming all the way out to 1 month. And here's an example where it shows that there was some errors for a little while that got resolved. You can also get a link to this chart if you want to email it to somebody to say, hey, look at this. And you can also click to get the traceroute for that chart. So this brings up the historical traceroute tests between those two hosts.